Hello guys, we have made it to Tokyo. We're so excited to be here because it's both of our first times in Japan, and we're just going to be staying in Tokyo for the next 3 days. Right now we just landed from Seoul and we went to our hotel, but the room wasn't ready for check-in, so we just dropped off our luggage and we're about to go grab something quick to eat. We actually have an omakase reservation today for dinner, but we're kind of starving right now, so just gonna go get some katsudon. So we're just staying in Tokyo this time because we're only here for a few days, but when I was making the itinerary, I feel like I didn't even make a dent in the city because there's just so many things to do, so much to eat and see. But we're gonna try to make the most of the days we have. We're staying in Shibuya because we just wanted to be in the center of it all. Now I'll let you guys know how that goes, because originally we were planning on staying in Ginza and we just decided on Shibuya. It's quite busy today because it's a Sunday, but honestly Shibuya might be busy every single day. Look at how many people there are crossing the street, and this isn't even the famous Shibuya crossing. Our first meal in Tokyo. Also, there's no spoon for our soup, so we're just sipping it by the bowl. This is our first matcha in Tokyo from a place called the Matcha Tokyo Cafe, which is inside this mall. I got a regular matcha latte. Wow, that's good. That has the perfect amount of sweetness too. I also got matcha ice cream because I couldn't resist. Like, look at the color of this. That is insanely good. It's actually not as creamy as I thought. It's a little bit more icy, but it's so good. The matcha flavor is so rich.
Oh, I'm slipping away, so don't let me go. Nah, 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 nah. I'm all up in that love haze, so where do we go now? Nah? Just let me know that I am safe here in your arms. I wanna stay, stay. I'm slipping away, so don't let me go now. Your love is exceptional. It fills me up. It's out of control.
We just made it to our dinner reservation. We're at Sushi no Midori. Kind of had to rush because we got a little bit carried away with shopping and we were a little bit tight on time, but we just made it for our 5 o'clock reservation. I actually reserved this in advance and paid in advance as well for the omakase. I heard a lot of good reviews on it, so I'm excited. Our first omakase experience in Tokyo. I feel like they don't play games with reservations. Everything is served right away. It's very efficient here. That literally just melts in my mouth. For $30, you'll get like 2 pieces of nigiri in New York City. I'm ashamed to say this, but couldn't finish my plate. I was too full, but finishing it off with some ice cream. Yuzu. Yuzu? Sorbet? It's so creamy. Oh my gosh. I am so full. They take their sushi seriously here and they do not skimp out. Like each piece of sushi, the fish was so big. The sushi in New York is not even comparable to the sushi here. And that yuzu ice cream, I would literally go back just for that ice cream. It was the best sorbet I've ever tried. And in New York, after I eat omakase, I'm always hungry. Literally, whenever we go on an omakase day, we always grab pizza or halal after. But here, I was full after eating like half the set. Definitely worth your value because each set was literally less than $30, which is crazy. It's so hectic here. Now we're gonna try to do a little bit more shopping. I don't think we can cover everything in Shibuya today, so we're definitely gonna have to reserve another day to hit all of our spots. But we're gonna try to go to as many as we can before they close. Just got back into our hotel room and I want to give you guys a tour of it. We're staying in the Sequence Miyashita Park, and because it's in Shibuya, I knew it was going to be small, but it's very small. Let me give you guys a tour. So as soon as you walk in through the door, here is the sink. There's a safe and a mini fridge, hair dryer, and then right next to that is a door for the toilet and the shower stall. Actually, the shower stall is a decent size. And then right next to that is our bed. And literally that's it. I believe this is a double-sized bed too. Here is a console where we're gonna have to put our clothes, and there's just a mini TV over there. We really prioritized the location because we knew that we were gonna be in Shibuya a lot. And honestly, we're just gonna come back to the hotel to sleep. So it shouldn't be too bad since we're only here for 3 nights. Now we're just gonna freshen up a bit and we're gonna go to Yokocho. I believe it's like an alleyway full of bars and restaurants, so we wanted to check that out. We are a little bit tired because we're running on like 3 to 4 hours of sleep, but we still want to make the most out of the day, so we're gonna head back out. This is basically like a really narrow alleyway, and there's a ton of yakitori. There's some soba shops, ramen shops. A lot of places say cash only. There's some really cute looking bars. It is a little bit touristy because on Google it has like over 15,000 reviews, but it's actually really nice. Feels like I'm in like a movie set.
Life goes on, it goes down, then back up, and we'll never get used to it.
So we're actually craving something soupy like ramen, but all of the ramen shops in that alleyway were closing soon in like the next 10 minutes. So we're walking over to another ramen shop that's open until 3 a.m. and it's only a 5-minute walk away in Shinjuku. I got a salt ramen, which I believe is the shio ramen. Some got a special salt ramen. I don't really know what's inside there, but we'll find out. I think they just gave us hot sake on the house. Oh wait, that's not sake. It's a broth. I don't know why they gave it to us in this little cup. I thought it was sake.
Wondering why it took you so long.
Fun fact, I took Japanese in high school and it was my favorite subject. Actually, language was always my favorite subject because I feel like I'm the best at it, I must say. My 2 years of Japanese in high school is not really helping. There's a lot of storefronts that don't have the English name on top, so what we've been doing is looking up the image on Google Maps and just kind of matching it up to make sure we're in the right spot.
Too long. Oh, don't ever think me that. 'Cause I'm just glad to see you up on your feet. And that you're moving in closer to.
The ramen was actually very good. It was really unique. I haven't had anything like it in the States. I would recommend it if you're in Shinjuku. Now we're just gonna call it a night. It's almost midnight. I'm actually surprised we lasted this long because we were running on very few hours of sleep. Gonna head back to the hotel, wash up, and go to bed for another fun day tomorrow.
Take my hand and hold it tight. Look at the paintings, I'll be your guide. Don't stop looking in my eyes. Are you cold? Do you want to sit down? I've been here a million times, so I know my way around.
Good morning, guys. We are starting off our morning at the Roastery by Nosy Coffee. It's in Shibuya, and we just had the whole experience. Sung just got a regular Americano with the Brazil beans, and he said it's really good. And I just got the hand brew experience, which is a French press. I got one of the beans where it won an excellence award, so I'm gonna give it a try right now. Wow. It's very light, but very flavorful. I got it hot because I feel like you can really taste the flavor better. I also got a brioche donut so that I can eat it with my coffee. It's gonna be my breakfast. But after the cafe, we have a lot of shopping to do. All of the famous vintage shops are around this area and Omotesando, which we're heading to after. So I'm just gonna quickly eat my donut and then we're gonna head there ASAP.
While you have a latte for both you and me, the caffeine will make sure that you don't fall asleep. 'Cause darling, you're sleepy. It's a new day for a high. It's another day to try to get by. And ooh, yeah, I'm feeling now every second, every hour of the day. Yeah. It's a new day for a high. Yeah. It's a new day for good times. I just turn the page, let it write what it likes. And ooh, yeah, I feel it now. Every atom in my body feels okay. Yeah. It's a new day for good times.
So we just hit all of the famous luxury vintage shops and we're in the last Amore location, which is just for gentlemen's. So I'm just waiting for Sung outside, but Amore actually has so many locations. They gave us this card when we went to the first one and there's 5 around the same neighborhood in Omotesando. 2 of them are Chanel exclusive, so it literally looked like a Chanel museum in there. and the other ones had all different kinds of luxury brands. I will say a lot of them are pretty overpriced. I saw a couple of Chanel bags that were really nice, but the price of it was the same or more than if I would get a newer bag, and it wasn't like a super rare model or anything like that. But it was still really nice to browse through and look at their collection, and all the staff were so friendly and nice. I asked if I can film in there, and everyone was very welcoming and accommodating, which I'm not really used to because I feel like a lot of luxury stores usually don't let you. And right now we're gonna go grab some lunch. I don't know if we can go to Menchirashi because before there was just such a long line that I don't want to go there if I have to wait for more than like 30 minutes. It's too busy. We'll just find another restaurant nearby. Way too many people at Menchirashi, but we put our names down. They have like a email system, and we're gonna check out another ramen place right now. It's only like a 2-minute walk away from here. Got an ice cold beer. Cheers. I got a spicy tonkatsu ramen, and Sung got like a special butter cheese garlic ramen, which should be very interesting. I'm ready to eat. We're eating a late lunch at 2:37, and afterwards we have more shopping to do. It's so juicy. There's like soup falling out of it. Oh my gosh. It's the best gyoza I've ever had. Pairs perfectly with some cold beer. All the matcha here is elite. It's so good. We also got a mochi trio. I'm gonna try this one first. It's a little bit savory. So we actually went back to our hotel to drop off our bags, and Sung and I split ways because he had dinner plans. So I have a free night today, and right now I am rushing to go to an ice cream shop. I forgot the name of it, but I'll put it right over here. They basically have 6 or 7 different levels of matcha ice cream, and I really like strong matcha ice cream, so I wanted to try it. I'm rushing there because they close in less than 30 minutes, and I feel like I won't have a chance to get it if it's not today. So I'm gonna have ice cream before dinner. I think for dinner, I'm gonna try to go back to Menchirashi because I really want to try the viral carbonara udon. Hopefully the wait for one person is not as long.
You breeze in the morning. Every step is so golden. Oh yeah.
I caught them just before closing, and wow, I haven't tried anything like it. I got the level 5 and 7, and 5 was perfect for me. 7 was a little bit too bitter and just a little bit grassy, but 5 was perfect. I should have gotten 3 scoops because I kind of wanted to try the hojicha, but because I came without Sang, I don't think I could have finished everything. I would highly recommend if you're in the Shibuya area, especially if you love matcha ice cream.
Only gets better when you're pouring down on me. Oh, whoa. I always dream about you.
just made it in and got seated after 45 minutes. Hopefully it's worth the wait. Luckily I wasn't hungry or anything because of the ice creams. Otherwise I feel like I would have been starving. I got the famous carbonara udon with all the suggested toppings. Also got a shrimp tempura and a cookbook.
There's no reason to choose, 'cause I'm falling for you, girl. Only gets better when you're pouring down on me. I just want you to know when I look in your eyes, all I need is only you. Can you stay by my side?
That meal was unbelievably good. It was so worth the wait. I'm so glad I decided to go back and wait online. It was just so creamy but not heavy, and I definitely suggest getting all the toppings because the mentaiko gave it so much more flavor. And also the shrimp tempura was just like cooked to perfection. It's just the whole meal was so good. Honestly, I thought it was kind of gonna be like a tourist trap because it's so TikTok viral, but definitely worth the hype. So today is our last day in Tokyo. I'm a little bit sad because it literally flew by, but our vacation's not over yet because we're going back to Korea, so that's making me feel a little bit better. But we're starting our day at a cafe called Hoshino Coffee. I found this place because they had souffle pancakes and that was on my list for Tokyo, so I had to get it on my last day. And this place looks really nice. It's very antique-y. It has these really nice leather seats and it makes you feel like you're in the 1940s. And it was kind of a maze walking here. It's a little bit confusing, but we just followed the map and somehow ended up here. But on our way here, we passed by this place called Akomeya, and this place had so many different home goods, Japanese plates and cups, chopsticks, and I wanted to spend like hours there, but we're running a little bit short on time, so had to cut it short. I did buy some matcha though, and today we're planning on going to Ginza because we haven't been there yet, and also a neighborhood called Azabu-Juban. I wanted to go to a matcha cafe that I have started in Ginza, and there's also a lot of flagship stores there. And in Azabu-Juban, there's a bar that we have flagged. It's called Tokyo Confidential Bar, and supposedly it's one of the top bars here, and you see a really great view of the Tokyo Tower. So that's how we're gonna wrap up our last day. I'm also kind of whispering because it's so quiet in here. I'm gonna enjoy our coffee now while we wait for our pancakes. Creamy rosé sauce. It's the best omurice I've had in my life. The egg is like perfectly cooked. Also, it's like tomato fried rice inside. So crispy on the outside. Everything in this cafe is like a 10 out of 10. So good that I would have came back here if I had more time in Tokyo.
Got a lot of time. Don't wanna let it slide. About to get and see it like such a nice summer.
We are in Ginza now, and there are a ton of luxury stores here. We just went to a couple of them, but right now we're heading to a cafe called the Matcha Stand. It's about a 15-minute walk, but we just found out that it's closing at 4 p.m. So we only have about 30 minutes to speed walk there. I definitely wanted to get a matcha latte there and buy some matcha from home, so need to hustle. Also, we went inside a random department store just to browse around and use the bathroom. And when I came out, someone online asked if I was Hannah, and she was actually a viewer. She said she really enjoyed my Italy vlog. So yeah, I was kind of taken aback because I was inside the bathroom, but I was so happy to meet her. And shout out to Christine if you're watching this as well. It's so surreal that I got to meet a viewer in Japan in a foreign country. That just made my whole day and my whole trip, and I am very appreciative. Definitely makes me want to continue to film travel content for you guys. Okay, now we gotta speed walk to the matcha cafe.
I'll take you to the place where you feel alive. 네가 좋을까? 춤추는 너의 발 멈추지 않을 말. 밤이 가기 전에 It just feels so right. 빛을 따라가. It just feels so right.
So we made it to the matcha stand. Both tried the matcha lattes, double shot, and it was amazing. Actually, we bought quite a few tea bags and matcha powder. I also bought like a little whisk stand, which I'll show you guys later when we get back to the hotel. Right now, we're in the Tsukiji fish market. The fish market closes at 2 p.m., so everything is pretty much closed right now. There are a few restaurants open, but the actual fish market is only open until 2 p.m. It wasn't really on our list to go to, but if that is on your bucket list, I would definitely come in the morning. We did see some cute shops on our walk here, so we kind of want to go and check them out. Also, we passed by the hotel that we were planning to stay at if we were to stay at Ginza. It's called Mitsui Garden. I'm actually glad that we picked Shibuya because everything that we wanted to do on our bucket list, like all the vintage shopping, all the restaurants, it was near Shibuya and like Omotesando. Depending on what you want, I would just pick the neighborhood based on that, because even coming to Ginza, it took us around 30 to 40 minutes from Shibuya. If you wanted to prioritize luxury shopping and just being in a very commercial area and also just being near the fish market, I would definitely consider Ginza. Otherwise, I think Shibuya was the better choice here.
You give me butterflies when you smile, and it feels so good. I just can't hide. I wanna hold your hand, but I get too shy. Just me and you. What should I do? I used to be so quiet, like a flower on your wall, and everything around you made me feel like I was small. But then you said my name. Now it feels so strange. I've been waiting, oh so patient. Now it
And these takoyaki balls are huge, freshly made. So hot. It's so crispy on the outside. It's a nice midday snack.
butterflies when you smile, and it feels so good. I just can't hide. I wanna hold.
Guys, so we are waiting for our cab ride home because we did some serious damage. It was a little bit spontaneous, but basically I found the bag that I was looking for. Sung also did some shopping. We'll share more details later. We just got back to our hotel and we're about to head out to dinner. Let me just do a quick mini haul. So the bag that I was looking for is from Chanel. I was actually looking for the Hobo 25 and I couldn't find it anywhere because it's sold out everywhere. Because it's a new model, I think it's in high demand. But I went to the Omotesando Chanel store. They did not have it. They actually had very few bags available. And I also went to a department store today. They didn't have it. But I went to the Chanel store in Ginza. There's 3 floors. It's huge and I waited a little bit to get in, but as soon as I asked about it, the sales associate went to the back to check if they had it, and he literally brought it out and it's the exact size that I was eyeing. And I just filmed an unboxing, so let me show you guys what the bag looks like. This is my new beautiful bag. This is in the size medium. I was going in between the medium and the small. First of all, they didn't even have the small in stock, and I feel like the medium is definitely more practical for a tote like this. And this is in the black caviar leather. I don't own anything in the Chanel Caviar leather. I feel like this will definitely be my everyday bag, and I've been looking for a bigger bag. I don't know why there's like a lot of sirens outside right now, but I love the side profile. And Sung also made a purchase. He actually bought a vintage bag from one of the secondhand stores. But this is the bag that he got. This is the Keepball 45 duffel bag. And he's been eyeing this for a while too. He actually was on a mission to find this at one of the vintage shops. He finally found it today on our last day. Honestly, we can probably share this. I love that it comes with a longer strap like this so that we can use it as a crossbody or even over the shoulder. And then this is great as a top handle. It's gonna be our new travel bag, and we bought this at a really good price compared to the retail. So I really like how it looks on him because he's taller, and on the tag they had like a used grading metric, and this was a grade A, meaning it was in pristine great condition. So aside from our huge purchases, we also bought some matcha. We bought some from the matcha stand, and they packaged it really nicely like this. I also bought like a whisk stand that was really cute. This is what it looks like. I think this looks really unique. And we also went to another random matcha store on our way back to the shopping area in Ginza and bought 2 bags of these. And obviously the matcha here is very elite and the price is great compared to the US. I feel like it's about half or even a third of the price for a ceremonial grade matcha. Now we're gonna head back out to the Azabu-Juban area, and we're gonna go grab some Japanese pizza. Our friend Austin, who visited Japan, said it was the best pizza he's had his whole life. He's actually the friend that we went to Florence with, and I asked him if it was better than the pizza we had in Florence, Italy, and he said yes. So I have very high expectations for it. We'll find out if that's actually true. Finally got seated. We waited about 45 minutes. Mostly the parties in front of us got seated pretty quickly, so the line moves pretty fast. We got 3 pizzas to share because we wanted to try like a specialty pizza. They're known for their tuna pizza, which sounds crazy, but our friend Austin said it was really good, so we were gonna get that, but unfortunately they're all sold out of it tonight. So we just got the Wagyu pizza, which is like a special they had, and 2 margaritas in case that one tastes bad. Our margarita pizza came out. Cheers. The dough, wow. Tomato sauce is so good. I don't know if it's better than Gusta pizza in Florence, but I think it's as good. I'm excited for the Wagyu one. Okay, we killed our margarita pizzas and our Wagyu one just came out. I love how they timed it perfectly. I think the chef was seeing when we were going to be done with our margarita pizza before making this. And this literally took like 2 minutes in the oven. They served it with wasabi. Oh my goodness. Wow. The chives give it so much flavor. I've never tasted anything like that. We are in the airport right now, about to head back to Seoul to wrap up the rest of our trip. Last night when we got home from the bar, we just had to finish packing for our flight in the morning today, so I couldn't really film an outro, but I wanted to pop in and say thank you guys so much for watching this Japan vlog. It was my first one ever, and we had so much fun in Tokyo, even though it was only for 3 days. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, like and comment on this video, and that would mean so much to me. Okay, the announcement announcements are starting, so it's time for me to wrap up. But thank you again for watching, and I'll see you guys back in New York City. Bye!